Hello. Do I look familiar? I better. Yes, it's me, Andres Arre, from my other platform. The other platform that is not gone, guys. It's not gone. It is just, at the moment, deactivated. I deactivated it. Me. Because if I'm not gonna get money from it, nobody is. YouTube wanted it to remain over there. But we're gonna make another video about that. This channel is definitely gonna be very similar, where we do trailer, well, not, I don't want to say trailer reactions, they kind of, you know, but maybe like TV show reactions, movie reactions here on this platform. But I think once I bring back my other platform, I think in April, I'm going to make this a kind of different flow. Maybe I'll watch courtroom cases, maybe I'll do law stuff. No, I'm not a lawyer, but I always pretend to be. You can't tell me nothing, honey. But anyways, maybe that's what I'll do. And because I also do have law enforcement background dealing with over here, what I used to do, maybe I could add my little 1, 2 to the 2 to the 3s when I watch like law stuff. Plus I really love that. Judge Judy, I love you. But anyways, a lot has transpired on my last channel, honey. I finally got to 20,000 subscribers, and once again, I'll leave that tea to the other video that I'll do about YouTube and how I feel about YouTube. Because we are about to go all the way in. But regardless, I was going to watch a movie. I'm actually right now, you probably can't tell. A lot of people who know me know if I'm really upset, you could never tell. You can never freaking tell. I hold everything in. It's probably because I'm a water sign and we do that. Like on the outside, we look real good, but on the inside, we are bawling, crying, dying inside. And that's where I am. I'm actually really, really upset. But I was gonna watch this movie, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I was gonna do it by myself. I was gonna watch it and drink some wine, but I know that I was gonna watch the show on YouTube, on my other channel, and then, oh, glory be, all that happened. So I said, you know what, I have some people that would like to watch this show with me. I still do Patreon, and now I'm just got on Coffee, which is like another site as well, which I'll figure that out. But yes, I said, why do I not just film and do a reaction video and make this one of my first videos on my platform? So that's what we're going to do. As I said, I'm going to be very different over here. I'll probably still try to be positive, but I think the positivity has now officially rubbed off. And now I'm just gonna give you Andres. Get ready. But regardless, we're here. And thank you for all the support, the love from everybody who was on the other channel, who's on Patreon, who signed up on Patreon, to the old channel members on my other channel, which I, by the way, will never do channel members. But to all of the channel members that were there, thank you, thank you, thank you. But once again, there was a lot of love and support, and people even DM'd me on Instagram. So thank you. Let's get into this movie, y'all, because I really want to watch this movie, and it's super long. This movie is almost as long as Avatar, and Avatar was like, what was Avatar, like 3 hours, I believe? And this is 2 hours and 37 minutes. And I heard a lot of people didn't really like it, like critics wise. I don't know what the audience score was or how the audience felt, but there was a lot of talk about this movie before it came out, and then once it came out and it left. Like, I never heard of it again, and I don't know why. But let's jump into this. I loved the whole Hunger Games, which I did on my other platform, and I believe you can get the full reactions on Patreon. I'm not positive when I started Patreon. But please, 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 if you would like to support my channel, of course you can. Oh wait, I don't have a tier. I'm so used to saying what I always say. This is a new channel. But please hit the like button, share, and comment down below if you would like to see this in a full reaction. Once again, please join me on a Patreon. The link is going to be in the comment section down below. So please join me on Patreon, y'all. That's where all my full reactions will always be. Now, without further ado, let's jump into The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and find out exactly what this movie has got to give. The dark days, 3 years before the first annual Hunger Games. Oh, we're going back?
Your father is dead, Coriolanus. He was a rebel, they say. It's up to us now to make him proud.
Part 1, The Mentor. Is this the guy who created it? I didn't watch the trailers. Oh God, a water bug / cockroach.
Tigress?
I like that name.
Pledge our love to you.
Beautiful, Grandmam.
Tigress?
Tigress?
I'm sorry, I know I'm late, but look, I did it. Or I did something.
Best cousin ever. Tell me everything.
Where do I start? The Tesseract buttons I made
From the bathroom tile. Really?
Coriolanus Snow.
It is him.
President of Panem.
I can grow plenty more after today.
Even Dean Highbottom can't deny us this now.
Dean doesn't hate you.
He hates everyone. We'll be able to pay the rent. Snowland's on top.
By Coriolanus Snow.
Clemmy?
New character.
I was your class partner while you were gloating over the Plinth Prize.
Guys, please. I just want to serve Panem.
Anyone need Corio? Don't you know that they're starving in the districts?
So it took me a minute. Like, I did not know that this is definitely Cornelius Snow, right? From like the first movies. I could look it up right now, but that would take too long. But this is definitely Cornelius Snow, I'm assuming, from Panem. And this is, oops, there goes the microphone. And this is his backstory. So that's what we're doing. I'm actually really excited. I did not know. And Tigress, wasn't Tigress like an animal that we saw? Am I like on drugs? I don't think so. Not today. I think the Tigress was definitely like some type of animal that we saw in maybe like the 3rd part of Hunger Games. But you guys could comment down below. Oh, by the way, I gotta do these little break things and talk because clearly YouTube has a problem otherwise.
That's a snazzy shirt. What are those buttons? Tesseract?
Oh, that's why they remind me of the maid's bathroom. I did not teach you table manners.
Maybe he would have if he wasn't so busy running the country.
Ooh.
Who would have thought that you could buy your way into the capital?
Mom, you can't buy class.
Don't do that. We all know you like him.
I don't like him. Right? I tolerate him. His district. Janus, you made it to the reaping for once.
And you made it to graduation, Festus. We're both shocked. No one here actually likes him, but they do love his money. You know what that's like, don't you, Red? I know you have high hopes for this. But there's no price today.
How tantalizing to see all your shining young faces on this auspicious day. Examine you, the leaders of the next generation. Dean Castor Highbottom.
I have summoned you all here today for the 10th annual reaping ceremony. Throw into the Capitol Arena to fight to the death in the Hunger Games.
I can't believe they still allow him to speak in public.
Eager to learn who's won that Plinth Prize, no doubt.
No doubt.
The esteemed citizens of the Capitol have grown bored of the games and simply aren't watching anymore. Plinth Prize will no longer be determined by who has the best grades, who is the best mentor in the Hunger Games.
What?
Behind the scenes, one who must just persuade them to perform for the cameras.
What if I get a pathetic runt girl from one of the poor districts, like 8 or 12?
You turn these children into spectacles, Miss Crane, not survivors. Anyone caught cheating to give their tributes an unfair advantage to have no future at all. Oh, and here we go. Boy goes to Livia Cardew.
I got the pick of the litter. You forget. I'm part of that litter.
4, Demisha Wimswick. Girl, Brad Crane. A girl, District 12. She belongs to Coriolanus Snow.
Wow, he was a mentor.
Gray Bears.
Sing your way out of this one, Lucy Gray.
Okay, once again, I paused this movie. I'm so sorry. I wanted to know if Lucy Gray, do we know her in the original Hunger Games? And right now I can't find it, but I thought I knew the name, but I think this is probably only for this movie. But if I'm wrong, maybe I'll find out later on. Let's just continue. Bloop.
Lucy Gray. I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's enough. Leave her be.
Can't take my past, can't take my history.
Nothing you can take from me was ever worth keeping.
Ooh.
Can't take my charm,
Tell him.
Take my will,
Capital says keep rolling.
'cause it's just a rumor. You can't take my sad, you can't take my talking. You can kiss my ass!
And Lucy Gray is here. Give her an award. Yeah.
Like your father. Yes, he and I were best friends. What are your plans after these games?
I hope to go into the university, sir.
Desperately to fit in. When I know the Snows don't have a pot to piss in.
Dean said it's not just about winning.
Everything is about winning. If not the games now, then the crowd. I'll get her to sing again.
I wouldn't sing a note for you if I was her.
She knows we hate her and she wants us dead. How am I supposed to get her to trust me?
Don't discount her just because she's district, Corio. You might have more in common with her than you think.
Flower. It's the old school train, girl. Not the trains that are used to.
Welcome to the Capitol.
When I was little, my mama used to bathe me in buttermilk and rose petals. Tastes like bedtime. What does my mentor do besides bring me roses?
I do my best to take care of you.
Good luck with that, gorgeous.
Wow. Snow.
What's the matter, pretty boy? You in the wrong cage?
No. This cage is delightful.
Y'all got family back home? Kill them if you hurt him. Then you. Besides, he's my mentor. Why aren't our mentors here? Just not inspired, I guess.
Oh, ow! I'm the Princess Lucky
my
Flickerman. Man
God.
needs no introduction. You'll know me as your favorite weatherman and amateur magician. That's right, the Capitol Zoo, where this year's tributes will be held here on display behind these bars for your viewing pleasure. Who are you and why are you in there with them? We're live!
Own it.
Are you all right? Thing you don't see every day. They're holding hands. Yes, yes, yes.
My name is Coriolanus Snow, and this is my tribute. Lucy Gray Bears from District 12.
Hi there.
Where'd you find that snake?
Oh, he found me. Must have been a music lover. My singing calmed him right down. Oh, and who might you be?
You don't know who I am? Don't laugh. Not everyone has televisions out in the district.
No, my people are Covey. We're like a family. We're musicians by trade, and we travel from place to place as the fancy takes us. The Covey love color, me more so than most, but this dress was my mama's, so it's extra special to me.
The game makers did tell you to jump in the cage with them.
They didn't tell me not to. I thought, well, if Lucy Gray is brave enough to be here, then why shouldn't I be too?
For the record, I didn't have a choice.
Come down to the zoo and see these tributes before it's too late. And I mean, too late.
Man, I don't know if that's the same guy, but that's crazy.
Moving for the game makers to disqualify you as a mentor immediately.
You said we had to get our tributes to perform, not that we had to stay away.
Coriolanus didn't show those people anything they didn't already know.
I don't need your help, Jeff.
That the tributes are human beings.
You fell down in the cage, you fell down in the cage, but you landed. Maybe one day you'll be a game maker like me.
If the games continue at all.
What are the Hunger Games for?
We need to punish the district for their uprising.
Asking ourselves whether or not they're right in the first place.
You have a problem with my game?
Some of those kids were 2 years old when the war ended. I don't see how making children fight each other to the death is protecting anyone.
Perhaps the game's time has passed.
Dino Ibotta was wrong. If we need people to watch, we should be letting them get closer to the tributes before the games, to make the stakes personal. People need someone to root for and someone to root against. We need them to invest.
Go
I'd
ahead.
like you to write up a proposal of these thoughts tonight, Mr. Snow.
Dr. Gall, we do all of our assignments together.
Trying to fatten that boy girl up so you can finally start taking bets. I think they'll give those kids a scrap if we don't give them a reason to do it.
He was my classmate back in 2. But being capital's gonna kill me.
So do something about it.
Like the rebel.
Oh, yeah. Bad news.
Marcus, look. Here, I got some food for you. Here.
I'm not hungry. You think I can't hear your stomach growling just at pigs?
What happened to his neck?
Mark.
Bat bite. He didn't sleep a wink the whole journey because he was keeping the bats off me so I would get some rest.
She is not my friend. She is poison with perfect teeth.
I think I ought to build up my strength so I can strangle him in the arena. Not exactly my forte.
I might have a chance to help you. You just have to try singing again to win people over.
I don't sing when I'm told. I sing when I have something to say. The guards say you get money if you get more people to watch, and you say you want to help me. Which is it?
Both.
Right. This is honest.
You know, one time during the war, I ate a whole jar of paste just to stop the pain in my stomach.
That little one. But you're so sweet. So young. You seem like a good man, Coriolanus Snow.
He's not.
Sure would have been nice to meet you under different circumstances.
One of your shows, maybe.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, look at me.
Oh, it's that girl.
This is how it begins. The war.
It was my fault.
Outside this capital, they're savages. One and all.
She will use you.
She will use
You must use her.
Hunger Games.
This is for Dr. Gall. Please.
The president has decided that the games must go on. There will be a special televised presentation of each tribute to our audience to, get to know them.
To make you more marketable.
I'm a really good climber.
It's getting infected.
I'm fine. Look at me, Lamina.
Let me read you what.
Wearing my mama's dress is the only thing keeping me together here. It's like she's wrapping her arms around me. See, you're an orphan. Like me.
I need you to sing in these interviews later. We can't send your kids in the arena without their money.
Maybe. A guitar could persuade me, maybe.
She can't expect us to have written that proposal last night, can she?
We did. Write it. I turned it in this morning.
What the?
Mr. Snow?
Is there a point to the color?
There's a point to everything, Miss Dovecoat, or to nothing at all.
I was inspired by Coriolanus yesterday, of course. His little wedding idea.
So it's your sweaty handwriting on that page. Very impressive, Miss Dovecoat. Please, Miss Dovecoat, retrieve it for us, won't you? So we might all consider your inspired idea. If they're used to your scent, if you've handled their food, for example, leave you alone. A new scent, however, you'd be on your own, little girl. Retrieve it. I want my enemies to see a rainbow of destruction engulfing the world. Suggestions. I'm going to recommend my team implement as many as possible tomorrow to keep Miss Dovecoat's fate between us. I don't think her mother would be happy to learn how she caught the sudden flu.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Arena for the 10th Annual Hunger Games. Tributes, mentors. You have 15 minutes to survey the space.
Lamina.
No, just you. Just you.
Just you.
Coriolanus, please don't let me down here tomorrow.
What the hell?
Come on! He would have saved you!
Oh my lord. That was crazy.
Lucy Gray.
They must have been planning it for months. 4 tributes were killed. The rebels released a message. They said they wanted to tear down the symbol of the Hunger Games on live TV. Marcus got out. He's the only one. Peacekeepers are hunting him in the streets.
Lucy Gray could have run. But she saved me.
I wrote this song about a boy back in 12, and I hope he hears it.
We lost our bright color. You went to the dogs and I lived by my charm. When the bell rings, lover, you run your own. What will you do when I go to my grave?
Now, I don't love your odds, but May they be in your favor.
Thank you for being here.
My God, he's horrible. Something poison.
Lucy Gray. They blew the walls out. So that means you can escape up into the stands. So the moment you hear that bell ring, you ignore the weapons in the middle and you run as fast as you can for that hall. The moment that bell rings, you can't trust anyone, not even Jessup. You saved me, Lucy Gray.
Aww.
I'm more hopeful during the daytime, but when it gets dark,
It's okay. I am gonna get you out of here. I promise. Is this real? That's all.
That song was payback, that's all. My old boyfriend Billy Tope, he was cheating on me with the mayor's daughter.
What's in here? Don't touch it. Don't even breathe it in because small amounts can be deadly. The time when you need this, when you need to act. We all do things we're not proud of to survive.
I feel like we're foreshadowing her to die.
That friend of yours, Clint, you might want to find him a seat near the door.
Just because you're not hosting doesn't mean you're off the hook. Help me. Don't get lost behind your screens. Good morning. I'm Lucretius Lucky Flickerman. I'm honored to say, first ever host of the Hunger Games. Happy Hunger Games, happy Hunger Games. Remember, when your champion dies, get out of here.
enjoy the show.
Oh.
Stand on your mark, or you will be shot.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Monsters! All of you!
No.
What are you doing? Run.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, we gotta go. Come on.
He's hilarious.
We gotta go.
They've gone underground very quickly, but we're prepared for this. What you're seeing now is a live feed of security cameras. High and soft from the other side, pincering in on Lucy Gray. Here comes the pack.
Get in there and get her out.
I'm not sticking my head in there. She could be waiting with a brick.
To the children watching, that was violent, horrific, and disgusting. We're still looming large at the top of the charts, while Coral and her pack try to make a play. These record high temperatures aren't doing that fire that continues to burn out here in District 9 any favor. District 12. Hello.
Oh, she was hiding.
Cold pressure system's gonna swoop on in, bringing cooler temperatures and some much
Oh
needed
my
relief
gosh.
to our coal miners out. The Mentor can choose to send in food or water using our newly developed drones. I've got a hunch Papa's gonna seize the opportunity. We have a reservation tonight, Flickerman. We will not be there on time. I'm sorry. I'm hosting the Hunger Games.
What do you want from that girl?
Nothing. I want her to live.
And the plinth prize would be a happy coincidence, I suppose. The prize, the girl. How convenient you don't have to choose between them. Even if Lucy Graybeard somehow wins it all, I will do everything in my power to ensure that you don't see a dime. How much do you care if she lives now?
Why does Shorty not like him?
What have you done to it?
Oh God, he's gone.
Unless you can put a leash on your deluded classmate, she might as well be dead as far as you're concerned. Work on finding a peacekeeper he bribed to get him in and cut out their tongue. I need someone to get him out right now. I will not have these rebels make a further mockery of my games. You want him to end the games tonight?
It'll look a lot worse if the tributes kill two of us.
So don't let them. You still want that plinth prize, don't you? I'll freeze the feed for an hour.
What? She's amazing in this movie. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, he has entered.
Thought they'd send my mom.
Yeah, I wish they had.
I have to do this. I have to go where the cameras are.
Isn't anyone watching this? Go and cut the feed. You need to decide right now. Do you want to fight these tributes or fight for them? We're dead if we don't leave right now.
I don't want to hurt you.
You gotta do it.
Watch the screens, Curtis. Because I may have missed you tonight. But your Songbirds next on my list.
My father.
His father.
Let the buying begin.
I had to do something.
Snow stormed down. It stormed down on his head, and now the boy is
not dead.
But imagine Crassus Snow's baby boy fighting for his life in the arena one day, fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator?
Those tributes don't have a choice.
I was talking about you.
Oops.
Leaving a boy with a club who beats another boy to death to stay alive. Essentially, you accept what human beings are and what it takes to control them.
Fiction notice.
Sent me into the arena tonight, Tigers. Why? To get Sejanus out.
It must have been awful.
It was. And it felt powerful.
I know you want to be like your father in his eyes. It was just a hint. You can be good. You are good. Just believe in that.
Welcome to day number 2 of the 10th annual Hunger Game. Bobbin from District 8, slaughtered.
They aren't showing us what happened to that little boy. He clearly was killed right there. There's cameras everywhere.
What'd you do to me?
Something's wrong. He wouldn't turn on me like this.
Just going after Lucy.
Go to the stands. The foam. I think it's rabies. You remember the posters in the war? Rabies, it makes you afraid of water. Send him a drone.
Going for her community pag early.
Thank you.
Sending a drone.
God, how many people die at that one spot?
You watched over me, now I'm watching over you. Sleep, just sleep.
The pack doing what they do best. Packing it in. Lucy Gray, swarmed, cornered.
Pro, do you mind if I take this one?
Not a chance. You can't attack the tributes.
I'm just sending water.
There you go. That's a lot of water.
You two can watch that beam while we get your little friend from back home up there at least.
No.
What's she doing? She got switch to water? That's horrible.
Lucy Gray, on the move.
You're useless.
So they only have one water, and she's gonna drink that.
You just said, watch the beam.
It's Wovie. The little one from me.
This should be easy.
This girl, she's been coughing
And who
and
do we have
coughing and
here?
coughing.
It's ill. Tuberculosis on legs.
Oh, don't drink it, girl. Oh, Lord, she didn't do nothing in this movie. You dead, girl.
Dill, hey, wake up. Dill. Dill.
That's very similar to like the first Hunger Games. But the black girl died. So where's the black girl dying? Oh.
Are you going to punish me now?
Oops.
Capital citizens, Felix Ravensdale, son of our beloved president, has this morning succumbed to his injuries. They will be celebrating this young boy's death as a triumph. A rainbow of destruction will engulf our arena, even if it means there is to be no victor.
Ooh, she plays a great villain.
Go get a spear. Go up there. Push her back as much as possible. Trust me.
My stitches, they broke loose.
Shh. Quiet. She's up here somewhere.
Dabber Jays, he called them. We sent them out during the war to pick up rebel conversations. I'm rounding them up district by district now to see what better purposes they might serve.
Here, buddy. Don't be scared. Don't run away.
The songbird, Lucy Gray, put on a wonderful show.
I've got you now, Songbird. Wait, what's wrong with Treach? Did Coral do something to Treach?
Wouldn't it be fun if it was candy?
He's hysterical.
Not candy! Down goes Bobby! Mizzen! Say goodbye!
It's not. I can't kill them all for nothing.
And that is goodbye to Festus Creed. Have a nice summer.
She's one, let her out. Afraid that's not your call to make, Mr. Snow.
I've got one foot in the door.
Why aren't they attacking her? Must be the singing. It's calming them.
I've conquered my fears right here in the old there before.
Boats run aground when I've tallied the score, and when nothing
Is left anymore. Right here in the old there before. Get her out!
Who will watch the games if there's no victor?
Get her out.
She's won! Lucy Gray! I had...
Oh.
Lucy Gray, where is she?
I would be more concerned with your own survival if I were you. That compact. How many times did I see your mother use it? I wonder. That old handkerchief. We found it in the snake tank, appropriately, condemning you with your father's own initials. I've decided banishment to the districts where you'll serve your capital in exile for the next 20 years. You hear that, boy? The sound of snow falling.
Part 3, The Peacekeeper. Oh, we're not done. Ciao.
Send me to 12. Please. Mr. Genius, what are you doing?
What do you think? To what I did in the arena? He begged me to stay, but once I found out where they were sending you, I couldn't get out fast enough.
You volunteered for this.
I figure I get through basic, and then maybe I become a medic. They never told us what you did.
I cheated. Do you think they killed her?
Why would they risk it? But they're probably gonna invite her to sing at the opening ceremony. My friend, don't give them the satisfaction. Your life has just begun. You're gonna do great.
Just be careful.
You will train together, sleep together, eat together. You will rise together and you will fall. It will be your duty to report anything suspicious you see, because if you do not, you are as good as a rebel.
Is that what's his face?
Last month,
Torchwood?
a peacekeeper and two
And
mine
Game of
bosses.
Thrones?
This is what happens when you challenge the capital's rule of law.
Oh, the birds.
What were you thinking back there?
She didn't do anything, Corio. What is she guilty of?
Being directly associated with rebels.
If she had gotten through the crowd, I don't think I would have been able to shoot her.
Or have your father buy you a discharge and do something else.
Hey, I'm gonna go get a drink.
I bet you never expected to lay eyes on me again, and let me tell you, that goes both ways, but I am back.
Can't take my history. Name's a mystery. Can't take my charm. Can't take my humor. Thinking you're so fine.
Lucy Gray!
Billy Tope!
Sound kind of thin, Lucy Gray.
I swore you wouldn't play with them again, Billy Tope.
Settle down.
Who'd have thought I'd have to save you?
For you. Come into the tree.
We heard that song before. In the tree. Are you? We heard that. That was some different
Still
words,
got one
though.
foot in the arena.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I thought I was too. How about him? He had them send me home.
How about him then?
Put me on a train himself, gave me some money. Your dean, he told me the strangest thing. He said he was glad that I survived you.
You are not a killer, Lucy Gray.
Yes, I am. Both of us are now.
Lucy Gray.
Hey, they can't see us together.
There's a lake out in the woods. Meet me here tomorrow, we'll go. We can be free out there.
Your boy's coming. See you later.
What's going on?
Figured you'd be a while, so I decided to explore town.
Are you trying to help these people?
Don't you think they need help?
They lost the war, Janice. I'm not about to throw away any chance I might have of getting home someday, just because you feel a bit guilty.
Chance to see at break of day. The marks were still the same, and further there were none. Home alone somewhere.
I've never seen those birds before.
Mockingjays.
Mockingjay. Real quick. Prediction. Lucy Gray is going to die. Snow is alone in the Hunger Games. And that's probably... Her dying is probably what's going to make him be who he is in Hunger Games. But let's just get back to the movie.
It was my mother's.
This is mother.
I'd like for you to have it.
What is that, her hair? It's her.
Take good care of it, I promise.
She's gonna die.
You must miss your family so much out here.
I hope you'll come back with me.
Capital's not for me.
Is it civilized?
What if this was our life, Coriolanus?
Coriolanus?
Out here, catching our own food, living out by a lake. I mean, would you still feel a need for the capital even then? Well, it's a little early yet, Maud Ivory.
No.
No. Some people call it swamp potato. But I think Katniss has a much nicer ring, don't you?
Katniss.
He misses Billy Tope.
Do you? Trust is everything.
It's everything to me. You can trust me. I promise you that. If you can trust anyone in this world, you can trust me.
You can trust me too.
I received the results from your aptitude test this morning. What did you do to end up here?
I made an enemy, sir.
I'm going to reassign you to officer training in District 2. You'll earn a real wage. Keep a clean record. You'll never see anyone from District 12 again. This is an honor, Private, not an option.
Yes, sir. Where are you?
Great, we're fine.
Tigers, where are you?
We had to move out. We're renting this place just for right now.
They evicted you. I just have to make it through officer training in 2, and then I can make my way back to the capital. I will fix this. I saw you talking to that woman in the jail. If I don't report you now...
You don't know anything to report. You told me I could do something. You told me I could make a difference. That are getting out of District 12, for example.
Stop talking. I can't hear
Listen to me. They're going up north to start a new life far away from Pan Am. They're not planning on doing anything dangerous, okay?
It's all dangerous.
They're just doing what anybody else would do, Corey. I'm gonna help them get hurt.
It's treason.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. I'm just doing what you told me to do at the arena.
What if they catch you bringing this woman off base?
It's worth the risk to do the right thing.
For you? Well, I'll be hung just for knowing you.
Oh, shit.
Please.
I don't need you to rescue me, Corio. They're just doing what anybody else would do, Corio.
He said to go. What?
As fresh as a daisy and not a bit crazy. Fire.
You're dead.
Snow. Cold and clean.
Really?
You said that nobody was gonna get hurt. That was part of the deal.
Hey, stop! Are you crazy? There are peacekeepers right out there.
There's another one in here now, too.
Okay.
You invite the whole town, Flint?
She's okay, Spruce. She joined us too. She's with me.
She what? She's not going anywhere. And neither are you. My pa's gonna string y'all up for this.
Mild talk, no action. Hey, how'd you enjoy the Capitol, by the way?
Oh!
You just shot the mayor's daughter, son.
What did you just do?
You weren't a rebel before. You are now.
If I'm gonna swing for this,
You swing with me.
Oh my lord!
You're gonna sing like nothing is wrong, and I'm gonna find us a way out of this, okay? Okay? I swear.
You ready to think
Get rid of these guns. Go. All of this is your fault. It's only gonna get worse if you don't pull yourself together. You have to pull it together. You came here for me, right? We're brothers?
Brothers? You ready to betray them. You said
so whatever you've
up.
done, those guns were the only loose end besides the 4 of us. So we're gonna be okay.
He forgot about the
Not a
bird.
Off is losing his mind. The mayor's daughter got shot and her boyfriend too. He's sending out every grunt. We've got to find the guns that did it.
If the killers are still in Panam's grasp, they will hang before the week is out.
Clear!
Mayor's going to get me killed, Coriolanus. Shorty thinks it was me. Billy told me they're both dead.
I'm so sorry. I should have dealt with those guns myself.
If I stay here now, I'm as good as dead.
What about the covey?
They can look after each other.
He doesn't remember what he did?
With you.
What about your family?
As soon as they find that gun, they'll hang me. No matter which district I'm in. Meet me at the hanging tree. First light.
Oh, not the hanging tree.
We got one! I think we got one!
This is the first time I've felt ashamed. Get the other one up here!
The guy, his friend.
Via Jabberjay that these 2 men conspired to break into our basis jail and flee north.
Expect this of a rebel, but not from one of our own. This is treason!
No!
I mean, you did it. I don't know how he forgot, child. Lucy Gray's gonna hate you.
They say murder 3. Are you coming through the tree? If we met up at midnight in the hanging tree.
I'll miss the covey. Hope they'll follow me someday, though. It's what the world does to them. Like all of us in the arena. I think there's a natural goodness born into us all. No, really.
It's not always that simple.
I know. Sure will be nice not to have to kill anyone else up north, though, huh?
3's enough for me.
Person you killed, Coriolanus, he said you killed 3 people. I only know about 2. Do not lie to me.
My old self killed him so I could come with you. Let's catch some fish while we're here.
Yeah, love fishing.
If you want to fish, there's rods under the floorboards.
Thank you, Lucy Gray.
It's the gun.
The one you fired at Mayfair. If we destroy that gun, you're free. You can go back home.
No more loose ends.
Besides me.
You wouldn't tell anyone.
Of course not. I'm just gonna go dig up some catnip.
Thought it was too early for that.
Well, the world changes awful fast.
It's still raining. Lucy Gray? Lucy Gray?
Oh my God, she set him up.
Hey, has something happened? Because if something's happened, we can talk about it. Is that poisonous? Are you trying to kill me? Lucy Gray? I said, are you trying to kill me? After everything I've done for you.
He's now gone to the dark side. Shut up. Hold on, what the fuck is happening right now? I don't understand what the fuck is happening. No, that's a horse's foot. Like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. Confusion has now settled in.
That's enough.
Lucy Gray has gone completely postal. Oh, it's the bird.
There's been a change of plan, Private Snow.
You've passed all my tests. I've asked President Ravenstill to grant you a full pardon, so you'll be studying under me now at the Capital University. All for being such a good friend to His Sejanus. I never mentioned your little recording. Quite impressive. The president has agreed to another year of the games, and I have you to thank for that. Let me ask you one final time. What are the Hunger Games for?
I thought they served as a warning to us here in the capital about the threat the districts pose. Now I know the whole world is an arena. And we need the Hunger Games to remind us all who we truly are.
And who are you, do you determine?
The victor.
Welcome home, Mr. Snow. You look so handsome.
I think you look just like your father, Coriolanus.
Hate in his eyes.
To Janus Plint's personal effects from District 12. I was going to return this to his parents tonight. As a gift. Would have been his 19th birthday.
You grow heart in the districts.
No, not in the districts. In the Hunger Games.
Credit for the Hunger Games goes to your father. Half of it, at least. I, as a punishment for our enemies so extreme, they will never forget how badly they've wronged us. Your father, my best friend, he'd stolen it from me. I tried morphling. The night that first child fell, I tried to stop them however I could. But then you came along. Now the blood of so many more generations will be on my hands. Was she sad when you left 12? When your little songbird contacts informed me that she's disappeared. That the mayor might have killed her out there. It's a mystery. And mysteries have a way of driving people mad. Heir to the Plinth fortune, nothing in your way.
Snow lands on top.
Poison.
It's the things we love most that destroy us.
That's right. Well. Was that an amazing movie or was that an amazing movie? That was everything. I love that movie. I normally do smash or pass. That's what I used to do on my other platform. So if I was gonna do, this is a smash or pass reaction. So this is a completely smash movie for me. I would give this a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Lucy Gray, you're the reason why more people died, Lucy. I'm kind of interested, the Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes. I'm interested in knowing what the rating is. You guys know I always go to IMDb to find out the answers to my questions. So overall, this has a 6.9 rating, okay? I'm kind of curious why people rate it or don't like this movie. So what do? I go to users' reviews. And the installment is the weakest in the series and a significant letdown, long, boring, and not needed, not on par. Welcome to the 10th annual Hunger Games. Incredibly faithful to the book, somebody gave it a 9. Prequel that tries to show some of the history of fictional world, but remains somewhat unnecessary. A sure misfire, pleasantly surprised, somebody said. This certainly does not catch fire. Sleeping Dragon, who wrote that review. This doesn't deal with fire, but I kind of get your metaphor. Thanks for writing a summary of a long book to why you don't like it. Somebody wrote disappointment, ballad or crust. Here's the thing. I enjoyed it. I don't know why people didn't like it. If I hear the words Lucy Gray one more time, that's what somebody wrote. To whoever wrote that review, I agree. So they did say Lucy Gray a lot though. They really did. They really did. Now that they said, Lucy Gray, Lucy Gray. I will never name a child, a dog, a goldfish, a snapping turtle, Lucy Gray. I actually don't even like, oh my God, I'm wearing gray. Hey! Yeah, this was, that. Okay, so that was a little annoying, but I guess they were trying to shove that Lucy Gray was an important character. She had a really good voice. I actually, if you want to know the lemon to the squeezes of all the juices is, I could have sworn that Snow was gay. And when he was in this movie, like loving Lucy Gray, I was like, hold up, wait a second, let me put my 2 cents in it. He's not gay. I don't know why I thought he was gay the whole time in Hunger Games. But I did like the tie-ins with a lot of the original movies that we saw. I liked Tigress. I don't know why Tigress looks like a tiger, and I can't remember what she said in the Hunger Games. I'm sure somebody will comment down below if they find this channel. This is a new channel. Hello. Good to be here. But anyways, imagine if this reaction gets like 1 view because I'm new again. But anyways, to the one person that's watching this, comment down below. But yeah, so I wonder why Tigress looks like that. That's super weird. Like, I'm just curious. Anyways, moving right along. So I think the acting was really good. The cinematography was good. This was the first Hunger Games, so I'm not really sure what people were expecting it to be. I actually liked how they kind of saved budget the best way they could by being in one spot and just maintaining that one spot and running around, and it was very interesting. It was that where they fought was very interesting. As soon as everybody died, I feel like they added on a little bit more that we kind of didn't need, right? Like after all of them died and then Lucy Gray became the winner, I feel like maybe we spent another 15 minutes, that'd been fine, and like wrapped up something, but like they wanted to like stretch it out, then he got sent over there and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it's whatever. I enjoyed it. They could have cut it down drastically. My favorite performance was Gaul, is that her name? Who is, I forgot her name right now. Her name has completely escaped me, and I do not know why. She is a queen and she deserves me to remember her name. So let's get her name. Viola Davis. I'm so sorry, honey, that I forgot your name. So I love Viola Davis. I liked Snow's mother, who played Snow's mother. Who is Clemens Shikit, whatever his name is. He's called the respectable man. Whoever he is gorgeous. And now my computer is saying sayonara. I don't want to work anymore. Yeah, who is that guy? We don't remember him. He's nice. But I liked all of them. I liked Tom Blythe, who played Coriolanus Snow. Oh, he's okay. He was actually one of my favorite characters too. He was gorgeous. He looks completely different with blonde hair. And then when they gave him a dark Caesar haircut, I was like, yes, he's fine. The guy's friend who wanted to be like the savior of this whole situation and wanted to help the rebels, I guess that you want to call him. He was doing things and I was like, ugh. And then he ended up getting caught up and then being killed at the end. And it was all because of Snow. And I was like, why did Snow forget that he recorded him and then sent the bird? I would have been like in panic mode once I like kind of wanted to be his friend again, or whatever the holy hell that moment was between them two. I would have been like, run. I have to figure out how to get this microphone to stay put. This microphone is so tired of me moving it. I hate the word yeah, so anyway, that must have been loud for everybody. Sorry. Again. This was a really good movie. I'm starving. So the problem that I'm having right now to tell you guys my reaction, my review, is that honestly, I'm thinking about a cheeseburger and like, that's it. Or trying to make food in my crock pot. Like, I'm like completely over filming. I'm like, bye, gotta go. It was fine. It was 2 hours and 37 minutes. But regardless, I would give this movie a 10. I find it rewatchable. I love the acting in it. Viola Davis gave me. Only thing I would want more was more Viola Davis. I cannot find the guy's name. He's like a major actor. For some odd reason, IMDb does not have him as a top cast. He's the shorter man who was in Game of Thrones. His character who died at the end by drinking that morphine, or whatever the holy hell it was, the poison probably was like some type of rat poison. I enjoyed him. I thought he was a great character. And then finding out that he was being such a jerk because he started the Hunger Games, I guess, in the drunken. And why is he always drunk in every movie or show? But he made the Hunger Games in his drunken state and his father's. So now you find why there was so much animosity. And at first I was like, oh my God, he's such a bad character. But he literally was trying to stop the Hunger Games from happening. Snow made it happen, and Snow continued on. Snow obviously became the president, and Snow destroyed the world. And then he ended up dying, a horrific death. And I actually don't know if they made this movie and there was supposed to be another part to it, like a second, there's going to be another movie, there's supposed to be 3. Because I could see that happening, or it could be a one and done. I don't think it did good at the box office. Let's find out really quickly for this camera, guys. The Hunger, let's see, box office numbers. I don't know what it did. Oh, it did $322.7 million. It did 160.7 million in the United States and in Canada, and 162 million in the other territories. And worldwide, it did 322.7. Would they consider this a success? The Hunger Games Songbirds has achieved a significant milestone at the box office, earning over 200 million worldwide. The movie has shown strong audience reaction with only 47% drop in its third weekend at the domestic box office. So it did very well. It did good in the box office. It did significant. I'm also kind of curious if the Hunger Games is part 2. Is there going to be another movie from this? It does not let me know. It does not let me know. Will there be a part 2? Let's find out. Maybe they have the answer. There is no official word on whether more movies of the Hunger Games universe are being considered. So right now, this was supposed to be a one and done show, a movie, to give us a backstory of Snow. I did not see the trailers, so I did not know what I was getting myself in. I did not know. I thought this was after what happened with Katniss, but also was a gag. Learning about Katniss and whatever about the plants. Also the hummingbirds, mockingjays, that was also a gag. But once I realized it dealt with Snow and Tigress with the cousin, which I don't remember her saying in the movies, but once we were connecting all these things, I was like, oh, okay, this is a prequel. Regardless, once again, I find this an amazing movie. I loved it. It was right up my alley, and I actually wouldn't mind if they gave us more, but I actually wouldn't mind if this was a one and done. But I really enjoyed it. If they did give us another Hunger Games in the Hunger Games universe, I'd be kind of curious if there's any way we could possibly go forward and see, or backwards, and give us like right when Snow started becoming president and like learn more of his craziness. Maybe. But then again, there wouldn't be much to talk about, I guess, because it was just like chaos. Like Snow was just like the Hunger Games, the games won, people were dying, unless you want to learn more about other winners of the Hunger Games. Like what do you want? So, I don't know, I can go either way because I enjoyed this movie that much. It was fun. This was a great film to start from my first reaction on my new platform, and also to give to the Patreon. Obviously, this is going to be available for all of my Patreon members. I hope you guys enjoy the movie. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. And to everybody that is going to possibly be subscribing to my new platform, Heidi Ho Wins Low. This is honestly Andres El Rey. So please subscribe, please like the video, please share the video. There's going to be a Ko-fi link underneath this video reaction if you would like to donate to the platform, because clearly I'm not making any money anyways. So if you would like to donate, or if you would like to join Patreon, please do so. It has been fun, and now I'm off this. I'll see y'all later.